What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at the Jurassic World Legacy Collection Brachiosaurus, the latest in long-awaited figures from the Target exclusive Legacy Collection line. And it's pretty amazing. As you can see, the box is very large here, taking up the majority of my recording area. And this is, of course, the box. This is not even the unassembled dinosaur inside that is actually larger than this box. So it's going to be really interesting to try and actually record this video in the space I have available to me. Anyway, so you can see, assembled, this thing is 106 centimeters long from the tip of the tail to the head, if the head is kind of stretched out, which is about 42 inches plus. You can see this little kid holding this ginormous thing. You can see the absolute beautiful packaging. Just really, really nice job they did with this very classic looking painting with the Brachiosaur more in the background, the Parasaurs there moving in herds, because they do move in herds. And you can see top of the box, just Jurassic World logo, Legacy Collection logo there. On the side, it tells you that it's posable. And then on this side, you have another angle here, and I'm going to try and back this up and get everything in here. So you can see that it is 28 inches tall from the feet to the top of the head when it's just at its regular stance. So that is really, really cool. This thing, again, retails for $49.99 at Target, at least in the United States. I know it's been available elsewhere for a little while now, but it's just released now in the US under that Target exclusive line. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead, open this beautiful Brachiosaurus up, and check her out right now. Alright guys, so here we have the Legacy Collection Brachiosaurus, and as you can see, I've had to back my camera up substantially to actually get this thing all in frame. So just to give you an idea of the size, this is the box that it came in, and this thing is quite a bit longer and much, much taller than the box it was housed in. It came in 3 pieces. It was the neck piece, and then the tail piece were separate, and the legs were just kind of folded up. And like the minute I open the box, you just see the legs kind of poking up, and you see the bulk of the body here, and you're just like, wow, this is going to be very, very large. So let's do some size comparisons first, and just kind of get those out of the way. So let's go ahead and do, well, since this is a fairly recent figure to come out, let's go ahead and take a look at the Amargasaurus, the other sauropod available in the Jurassic World / Park line, and we'll just show the Amargasaurus off with the Brachiosaurus. There you go. Just to give you an idea of the scale and size of this Brachiosaurus. You could literally like fit if you put his neck down a little bit, you could fit the Amargasaurus between the Brachiosaurus legs. It's really, really crazy to me. I'll show off with the Roarivores Triceratops. Show that guy off. So if you own the Triceratops, you can get an idea of the scale. Let's show off a couple of bigger dinos, maybe, like the Extreme Chomping Tyrannosaur. We'll just put that guy right there. Extreme Chomping Tyrannosaurus. And then, of course, the human figures. You've got Malcolm, Dr. Sattler, Dr. Grant, and of course John Hammond. And I don't even know if they're in. Yeah, they're in the they're in the frame. So, you know, you've got an idea of just how large this thing is. So let's go ahead and kind of get a little bit close up on this Brachiosaur. And actually, I'm going to move the camera forward just to keep it in the light here. So I'm going to move all these guys, and we'll kind of get to it in a second. Alright, so let's talk about articulation. And obviously, I just can't get the Brachiosaurus all into frame at once, so I'll do my best. But let's take a look at the head here. The neck is posable, actually. We'll talk about this real quick. You can go bring the neck down quite a ways, actually all the way down. You can give like straight up broken neck. And you do have to be careful because it is heavy and will kind of just choose to fall on its own at a certain point. But you can get some natural positions out of it pretty easily. Now let's take a look at the head of the Brachiosaur here. If I can do that. You know what? I'm just gonna have to do the hand camera here. So here we go. So the head of the Brachiosaur is really nice, very nice sculpting. You can see the nostrils, the eyes are painted in. You've got some really beautiful sculpt all the way down the neck of the Brachiosaur. The mouth does open up and shows off those little teeth and the pink inside of the mouth there. So that's really nice. Coming down here, I did show you that the neck does go up and down. You can also rotate it, although doing that with one hand is going to be pretty difficult, but you can rotate it. But it doesn't always look natural when you rotate because the neck does have a curvature to the sculpt here. So you do have that going on. The tail is also posable. You can swing it left and swing it right, and it'll stay in that position. And it can wiggle up and down a little bit, not too much. And of course, the legs also move. If I can actually show this off without destroying everything else I own. So the legs do have that same rotation that you expect from all the Jurassic figures. It goes a decent amount forward and a decent amount back with these back legs. You do get the DNA code, which I will show you as soon as I can move this. The joints are nice and tight, and it's very difficult to maneuver something this large when you're using one hand to hold the camera. But here is the DNA code if you want to pause on that and scan it. And you can also take a moment to see the nice kind of airbrushed painting underneath the body of the Brachiosaur. The thing is, this figure is very light. It's not a heavy figure at all, which is definitely nice because you can feel safe and comfortable putting it on a shelf for display and feel like it's not going to bring the whole shelf down. It's not going to topple anything over, and it's not going to break if it does happen to fall. So it's really good as a flagship or just centerpiece of your collection. And I think it's absolutely worth every penny. This thing is absolutely incredible. And for $50, I mean, it's just huge. It's absolutely enormous. And a really fun figure. It looks gorgeous. It's posable enough for what it is, and just the love and care that was put into this. The fact that they actually went and made it to scale with the rest of the figures, I think it says a lot about Mattel and their Jurassic line. So, yeah, really nice figure. Hopefully you guys will be able to get one for yourselves. I know Target was pretty much immediately sold out But I have a feeling that was just the initial wave, and then, of course, they'll probably stock up for the holiday season going forward, not like the Spinosaurus, hopefully. So, yeah, that said, that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It really does help me. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll have more Jurassic stuff coming real soon, so stick around for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.